How's everybody doing out there? This is Pete. We're over at D.I.Y Auto School today. And this is an update on our 67 Camaro. Everybody's been emailing me and calling me and asking me what's going on with the Camaro. What is the deal with the transmission? And what are we going to do about it? Well, I'm going to give the camera to Minnie the Body Shop Girl while I explain to you what's going on. Once we get somebody online, please give us a thumbs up that you can hear me talking and we got a good quality video. I don't want to make a long video and it ain't worth a shit. So give me answer on what the audio and cameras. Okay, okay, hey Pete, Mr. Pete. Okay, we got a whole bunch of people. There's Minnie the Body Shop Girl. Okay, we got a lot of shit going on here, people. The last time we were looking at our Camaro, it was in the shop. We were actually in my paint booth building. I believe it was about 2 months ago. We were in my shop. I had just got done putting the motor and transmission back in the car, and it was a big fail. It did not fucking work. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and explain something to everybody before we go any further. This engine is a brand new engine. All right, this is a brand new engine, but it's an old school style engine. That means that it's a 350 cast iron engine block. This could be a 1968 engine block. It could be a 1988 engine block. But it is an old school cast iron engine block. It is not an LS style engine block, which is a new style Y2K compatible engine block. The owner bought a transmission that goes to an LS. It does not go to this engine. I have done almost, not everything, but almost everything in my power without buying $2,000, $2,500 worth of other parts to make it all work, and it's not working. Before we go any further with this fucking thing, I want to go ahead and talk about the car. So if the body shop girl camera person can come over here, we're going to go ahead and open up the door. Can you open that door, please? And we're going to go ahead and get a gander on the inside of the car. If you can just kind of stand out there and look at it. So what I've done is we've done all the interior basically on the car. We got the headliner installed, visors, rear view mirror, windshield brand new, all the trim on the sides, dashboard, the complete dash is done. We got the carpet installed, $500 seat belts, I might say. That's right, $500 for a set of fucking seat belts. The wing windows. Let me walk over there and look at that wing window. We went ahead and installed the wing windows. We got brand new rubber. All this is brand new. This piece right here we had to have re-chromed. That cost $225 each. $450 to chrome plate that right there. 2 of them, left and right. It took him 2 months to get it to me, but he finally got it to me and it's done. I went ahead and hand polished all this. And cleaned up the chrome on this. This is stainless steel, so I took my time to do that for the owner to make it all look new. On the door itself, the owner purchased deluxe door panels. This car didn't come with deluxe door panels. To use the $500, I said it right, $500 deluxe door panels, we had to get a brand new window regulator kit for each side. We had to get a mechanism handle for each side. We had to get this bracket. We had to get a cup for it. And there were several other miscellaneous things that we had to get to make it work, which came to about $500 to $700 for all those parts. So just to utilize the use of the front door panels, now I want everybody to look at the back door panel. That is a standard interior door panel. That's not a deluxe, okay? You can back it off now. The reason we have to use the standard door panels is because the back seat that he's got is a standard interior back seat. And you cannot use the deluxe door panels on the back without the deluxe back seat. So, I'm sorry, what was that?
You should have bought him a deluxe back seat then, so he could use
the deluxe back seat. I don't even know if you can buy that.
Oh well.
I don't even know if you can buy. And if you could, it's probably $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah.
So to make this all work, to use those door panels, he's probably got, and that's not with my fucking labor. He's probably got $1,500 in the doors just to use the door panels. I went ahead and painted all of the interior on the vehicle, and I went ahead and installed everything on the vehicle myself. When I was in Dallas, I had resources, and I already had a plan. Hugo was going to do the interior work. Daryl at Oliver's Automotive was going to do all the mechanical work, and I was going to do the paint and body. And my buddy Rick was going to come over and do the glass and the trim. So now I am at the mercy of that, my two hands, and you can see my wrist is fucking killing me. I got to go to the doctors. I don't know what the fuck's wrong. I had carpal tunnel, but now this wrist is starting to fucking hurt again. So I'm at the mercy of these two hands and 7 day a week, 15 hours a day to get this fucking thing done and out of my shop. Now I'm speculating by the speed that we're going now on this car, and I'm saying this because I got two other cars in there that I'm flip-flopping back and forth. We still got a year's work on this, when in reality we should only have maybe a month at the most. So for the last couple months, that's what I've been doing, is all the interior work, putting the glass in. Let's go ahead and look at the trunk real quick. I went ahead and got the trunk done. You can see it's all splatter painted brand new and everything looks beautiful. I've ordered all the rubber. Well, I can't say all, but I think I got most of it. So I got a lot of the rubber. This is some of it right here. This goes on the rear glass. And so I've had to order all that. Now the owner has given me money. Okay, are we back? So the owner has given me money periodically when I ask for it. But this is the real situation. All the money that I've gotten has gone into parts for his car. I've gotten maybe 1/3 the money that he's given me has went to labor to pay my bills, and all the rest of the money has been going into parts. So, the seats are over at the interior shop. I talked to the interior guy. He said he's going to be getting on them within the next couple weeks to a month, which is great. I trust the interior guy. Hopefully he comes through, which I know he will. So we're waiting on the seats. Once we get those, I will be putting them in the car. The interior's done. Anything and everything that has to do with the interior of this car that needs to be finished out, the owner can do out there. I am done with the interior. It will be a show quality interior when he gets the car, and if he doesn't like it, he can tear it apart and redo it. Now, when we got the headliner put in, I called one of the people up that have their car here. I called him up and said, we're not going to be doing any interior on your car. And he got mad at me and said, that's great. I'll just go ahead and spend $15,000, $20,000 for the interior. Gee, that's just great. That is not my fault. I'm going to ask everybody a question out there. Can you put the camera in here? I want to know, how much would you charge to do a headliner, carpet kit, door panels, insulation, just everything it takes to completely do all this interior? What would you charge Mr. fucking Interior Guy? You can see the high quality detailed work that I do. I have went ahead and did a more high quality professional job than the factory would ever do to the insulation of the doors. That's just an example of what I do to make the motherfucker right. I'm up here now. Okay, so now we know what has been going on with the Camaro, and no, we have not pulled the engine out again. Now the engine is ready to pull out. I have drained all the fluid in the transmission. Everything on the transmission is unhooked. All the wires, everything's completely unhooked. The drive shaft is out. The only thing that I have to do is come back and take the wires off the top, the distributor out, and the core support, and then I can pull everything out. That would take probably 2 hours, 3 hours to get it all out, and then we would take it from there as far as doing the job. This is what I told the owner. I have uno, dos, and tres. 3, okay? 3 options. Here's the first option. My friend Pete takes the car back into the shop. Okay, hold on. Many of the body shop girls moving around. What's going on? Oh, well, you're going to get comfortable. You're going to get a chair to sit on.
Well, hell yeah. You're just going to run your mouth.
Okay, can you come over here so people can like at least see the engine while I'm talking?
They've seen the engine.
Can you see the engine?
Yeah, they see the engine.
Okay, well you don't seem too happy about it. Many of the body shop girls.
I've heard all this before. You could have this on a tripod and I could be doing what I need to do.
Okay, but we don't have the tripod. We have many of the
I'll go
body
get
shop.
it for you.
No. Because I'm going to need you to get up and look at the engine in a minute, okay?
Yes, he is rude to me.
I'm rude to you. And you're starting to smile and laugh back there.
Hey, they said it, not me.
Okay. Obviously, they don't watch a lot of my videos, do they?
Yeah, they know exactly
Obviously, they don't. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to the story, okay?
That's right. I am going to kick Pete's ass.
Can we get back to the story?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is the deal on the drivetrain of this 1967 Camaro. First of all, I told you in the beginning, I wasn't, when I told him I would restore his car, I had resources in Dallas to do this.
How many times have we heard this story?
Okay, I just want to make sure everybody that just came in.
How many times have we heard this story?
The second thing that I told you at the beginning is that this is an old school engine with a new style transmission.
Video quality is bad. That's
okay,
what they're
that
saying.
means you need to stand up. You're too close to the metal. How about now? Is the video quality good? How are we looking now?
Just finish your story, Pete, so I can go get to
Okay,
work.
video quality is bad, so I'm trying to do a live video here. Maybe what we'll do...
Still bad, it says.
Okay, huh? Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and delete this video. We're going to go ahead and make a video, and then I will editize it and put it online.
You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it with a fucking tripod, because I'm not gonna be out here.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. It's only gonna take a few minutes.
Come on, I'm done, Pete.
Okay, so we got bad quality action out here. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to. Okay, many of the body shop girls walking out on me. You see what's going on here?
I got shit to do.
Okay, thank you, thank you. I got shit to do too. I work.
Everything you're saying is a repeat.
But I work too.
You've already said this all before.
But I work too.
Everybody's already heard that too.
But I work too. Okay? Okay, so let's just get back to the story. If it looks like, what's wrong now?
You want me to finish or not? Come on, man.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my camera and make a video. I'll edit it.
Good.
Okay, obviously you don't want to be part of the SWRC today. See you later, goodbye. Okay, we're going to go ahead, and I appreciate everybody for joining in with us. And it's been a great situation, people. But the real situation is that I gave you guys 3 options. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what those 3 options are. Option number 1. I go ahead, I pull the engine and tranny out of the car. I pull it out. I buy all the parts that are going to cost $2,500 to make this combination work, and I put it back in the car. If it does not work out at that time, I am done with it. He takes it as is. I finish out the paint and body work. I bolt everything onto the vehicle. It'll be a complete car, 100%, and then when he gets it to his country, he can do all the work to it. Option number 2. We're on number 2. I don't take the engine and transmission out at all. I leave it as is, just like it is. I finish everything that I need to do by painting the car and go ahead and install the seats in it and put the rubber on it and all the trim. And then I bolt all the front end on just like it's a complete car. And then he gets the car and does everything to it himself. Now this is the trick if we don't have it fixed here. It's going to have all the front sheet metal on it. It's not going to be like this. He will have to remove the whole front clip off of the vehicle, all the headlights, the grills, the hoods, the bumpers, the fenders, the whole 9 yards. And then he'll be able to pull the engine out. Or he can leave all that shit on there. Or, when he takes it off, he'll take the chance of scratching the paint, fucking it up. Or he can leave it on there, pull the motor and tranny out, if he can get it out with this combination, and then put it all back in the car with everything on it. That's number 2. Now, this is option number 3. Option number 3 is that I find a professional speed shop, a professional shop that specializes in this shit. I don't give a fuck where it's at. I will take the fucking car to that person that can do this fucking job without me getting my hands any more greasier and dirty than they are. When the shop that gets the car is done with it, and that includes the full exhaust system, the car is running and driving, and I will deliver it just like it is, like this here. Once they are done with it, they will call me and say, my friend Pete, we are done. We are done, and you can come get your car, and it runs better than brand new. I will bring the car back here, and I will finish the car out, and then send this motherfucker down the fucking road. That's the option that I say to do. Option number 3. Uno, dos, tres, motherfucker. But I can't do nothing because I don't own the car. And it's up to the owner to decide what to do. We got a guy here that says put an automatic. That's what I told him to do in the first place. Put a 700 R4 overdrive in it. He didn't want to do that. I told him to put a Munsing 5-speed or 4-speed in it. He didn't want to do that. I think that option number 3 is the best option. We go ahead and find a shop that can actually do this without me involved. Let me go ahead and explain this. I don't have fucking lifts here. I don't have a lift. I don't want a lift. I am not going to go buy a lift and transmission jacks and all this other shit to do this fucking car. I'm not doing it. Okay? So that's where we're standing on the Camaro. That's the options that he has. 3. Let me tell you how to do this. 1, 2, 3. 3 options. I suggest that we take option number 3, door number 3, Monty Hall. Open the door up and see what comes out of it. That's what I say we do. So I hope this little update on the Camaro has given everybody the option to understand the headaches, trivializations, and the frustrations that are going through this accusation of doing this job. I am not the bad guy, okay? Let me say that again. I am not the bad guy. I am a single human being doing the work of 18 fucking people. I worked 17 hours yesterday. I started work this morning at 5 a.m. My phone's up here. I don't even know what time. I think it's 1 o'clock here. When I get done with this, I have got to go inside and start on that. I will be working until working is stopping. Minnie the body shop girl just passed us. So I am not the fucking bad guy. And if you, the viewer, look at me and say, I wouldn't let him fuck with my car. Listen to his attitude. I wouldn't let him paint my car. The way he's talking, the way he's acting. First of all, you don't know the whole fucking story. Do ya? Exactly. I do not want to pull that motor and transmission out again. If the owner requests that we go buy $2,500 worth of parts from MDL Transmission Conversions in Idaho, and he gets the exact parts that I tell him to get, then I will pull the motor and tranny out, and I will do the job. I will do it. But I will not be looked upon as a fucking bad guy on this situation. I've done everything I can. I have worked my fucking ass off on this thing. The car will be immaculately beautiful. He will win trophies in the UK. He will be able to drive it on Sunday. He will be able to take it out on a rainy day and it won't leak and everything else that he wants to do with it. But I am not going to be accused of being a piece of shit bad guy over this situation. It was not my determination to get what is in this vehicle. I personally would have put a 700R4 overdrive in it and been done with it. The car would be painted, it would be put together, and it would be on its way to the fucking UK today. So, that's the story on the Camaro. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete. I have now got to go into the shop and work on the Mustang. I've been slaving over that for the last few weeks, block sanding parts, getting them ready for paint. That'll be the next thing we're going to do is paint that car. And I'm going to ask everybody a simple question. If you watch my videos and you like my videos, then I suggest that maybe you should thumbs up my videos. I don't have a Patreon account, and I don't ask people to go to a Patreon account and support my Patreon account. And I don't give anybody my PayPal unless they want to buy some of my beautiful artwork, which I wish you would do, but you can't or won't. So you aren't getting my PayPal account because I don't want anything for free. But what I am asking you to do for free is hit the like button. It's not that fucking hard to take your mouse and move it very slowly onto the thumbs up and click it with your finger. Do you see how easy that is? Even the tiredest walrus in Alaska that's been sleeping for 6 months underwater can take his finger and go like that. The walrus can do that and say, I like your video. Do that for my friend Pete. And as far as this thing goes, I don't know what to tell the owner. I really fucking don't. All I can say is, let's get this son of a bitch done and let's get her done and do it. as of right now, I'm going to call around and I'm going to start. Yeah, that's right, Mike, a walrus that doesn't even have a fucking finger can hit a fucking like button. A walrus. At least one person got that joke. Or was it really a joke? Maybe it wasn't. All I'm saying is I'm going to go ahead and research and try to find a professional shop that I can put my trust in to take this car to. I don't give a fuck if it's in California. Okay? I don't care if I have to take it back to Dallas, Texas. Wherever I got to take this fucking thing, I will take it there to get it done. Are you that fucking mechanic? Are you that fucking guy? If you are, you call me. I want references. I want to talk to you so we can get this piece of shit out of here. Call me if you know what to do with this, and I can bring it to your shop and get her done the right fucking way. Goodbye.